Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my budget with me for the month of July. This is going to be a bit of an extra long video just because I've had a couple of questions regarding like my budget with me's and a few more followers this month as well, and they're obviously like just starting out with cash stuff in and starting out with budgeting. So I just want to do like a lengthier video to show my whole process of budgeting for my month. And yeah, so a little background: I get paid monthly. My fiance also gets paid monthly. We actually get paid on like the last working day, so we're very fortunate that we've got like the same kind of date that like together, obviously, and also that yeah, we get paid a good amount as well, and it's a regular payment of ours. So I always start off with my month and to see what I've got on. So I've got the zoo. I've also got the zoo down here somewhere, but I can't remember which date. But that'll be covered by days out and summer holidays. I've got a birthday on the 4th. We've got the festival Transmit, which is in Glasgow from the 7th till the 10th. That's all budgeted for, and I've got money for that. We've got a wedding, which I've saved up for as well. And then I've got a couple other things I've not put in here yet, because I can't quite remember the dates. My diary's not with me right now. I left it at work, but yeah, this is kind of what we're looking at. Now, I'm going to just go into the budget with me like normal, and then the second part of this will kind of be like the longer section where I show you how I divvy up into different weeks and also how I figure out what kind of notes I need as well. Again, I'm very lucky, I've got a branch near me, so I can nip into the bank and ask for specific notes, and that's fine, there's no problem doing that. But I just want to show you guys anyway, just in case you're in the same boat or want to learn a wee bit more about budgeting. Obviously I'm not a professional, I have been doing this for about a year and a half now, and this method works for me. So that's all I'm saying on that. Right, so to start with, I'm just going to pop like this and get the calculator out. To start with, Ryan's actually put into the joint account. Now what happens with Ryan is he actually saves some of his money for himself, and then he has like his own Monzo pots and stuff that he can choose to put into whether he wants to or not, I don't know. And then obviously whatever's going towards the joint account and like all the house stuff, I obviously take it out of the joint account and then stuff it into like the groceries and like pay the bills with it. Ryan's quite happy with that. He doesn't like to be in charge of the money and stuff. It's just, that's just our relationship. I'm the person who does that. So yeah. So for the joint account, Ryan's putting in 1,250, and for myself, I got paid 1,334. Now this is a bit of a drop considering my last, it's not a drop, but if you've watched my videos for a wee while now, you'll know that I actually started in a school, and basically the way that we get paid is not kind of, well, it's salaried like my old job, but we get slightly more holidays because it's term time, so the money that we actually get gets split over the 12 months rather than just the time we're working. So we obviously get paid during our holiday time, which is brilliant for me. I'd prefer that anyway. So this amount is less than what I would get if it wasn't done like that, but it doesn't really bother me, to be honest. So 1,250, 1,334 equals 258. That 8 is awful. 4. And then we're going to take away my bills, which is 1,115. Oh, no we're not. 2,584 minus 1,115. So that leaves us £1,469 to stuff. My bills is a lot less than what it used to be, just because we have paid off the venue for the wedding, and a couple of other things have changed. Like we got rid of Virgin, we didn't have the TV licence to pay for anymore. We've only got our internet to pay for. I changed phone contracts. There's just lots of things that are contributing to this amount obviously being considerably a lot less, because it used to be like at 1,700, and yeah, the wedding took up a big bulk of that. Grace's activities, one of them's not on during the holidays, so that's taken into consideration as well. And then also my very payment is actually, I usually put £50 a month towards it, but this will be the last payment and it's only £18. So yeah, that's brilliant. So because it's a 5-week month, groceries is going to be getting £80 each. Yeah, £80 each week, which is £400. Household, I'm going to do £10 for the first 4 weeks and then £5 for the last week, so that's 45. Fuel, I'm going to put 160. Miscellaneous, 25, so that's £5 a week. Spending, 50. And then days out is 50 as well. Now Lucas is going to get 40, that's just for his nappies and wipes and stuff. And then kids is going to get 50, so that's £10 a week. So that's 90 altogether. And then the kids each are going to get £20 this month. So that's 40. Now I usually do 25 for the kids each, but this month I'm just doing 20 just because it's not a tighter month as such, but I've got different priorities this month. And with it being the summer holidays, we've obviously got the summer holiday money as well to use up. So yeah, quite happy with £20 each. If anybody's wondering why I do a monthly budget but then I do weekly cash stuffings, it's just because my first month of cash stuffing, I did try it as a monthly thing. And honestly, I spent all my like grocery money within the first kind of couple of weeks. And yeah, I left myself short for the rest of the month and it was not good. Anywho, so myself and my mum and Ryan are not getting anything. I will probably do that with like YouTube money or maybe child benefit, I'll wait and see. Self-care is getting nothing because I've just had my hair done. I don't do my nails, I do my own nails with my gel lamp that I got for my Christmas last year. Don't get my lashes done, I do my own eyebrows. And yeah, basically that's it. Time with friends is £30. Just in case I fancy going out or anything. Now, girl trip in New York is not getting anything, it's not a priority right now. And gifts, I'm going to put a £10 because I know there's 35 in there, but we've also got a birthday to buy for, and obviously it's the end of term as well, so we've used a little bit for the teachers' gifts. So I know it's looking a bit low just in case anything unexpected comes up. So then the next thing is I'm going to do that in priority order for my sinking funds. So basically, the first thing I'm going to do is weddings. So I'm going to do that as 250. Now it's meant to get about 370 or something. But I can't quite afford it this month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to like up it from my YouTube money or again my child benefit or any challenges that I complete. So I'm not quite concerned about that. But yeah. Emergencies next, that's 40. So it's going to get £10 for the first 4 weeks. Christmas, I'm going to put 40. We're slightly ahead on Christmas. It's meant to get £80 a month, but quite happy with 40, and then again I can top it up. Car's going to get 20 because my MOT is in October and I just want to start adding to that. Annuals, I'm going to put... A few months ago I was in a position to put like £200 in here, but I'm just going to do 50 just now. Holiday, I want to just add 20. Eating out and date night can wait because they're low priority. I've got plenty in date night, so if I really feel like we need a takeaway or something like that, I'll just take out a date night. Mortgage and appliances are going to have to wait, and so is health and garden. Home improvement, I'm going to put 10 in. And Grace's activities, I'm going to put 10 in just in case. She's got like a dance show coming up after the holidays. Clothing, I'll put 20 in. Now I'm going to Costco, so I think what I'll do is I'm going to put 75 in Costco. and I'm going to put £10 in Halloween, and then I'll just put £20 in seasonal, because again I can top that up from like leftover money or whatnot. Right, so that's the money. Let me just add up just to quickly double check. And I can't figure out how to fast forward, guys, so just bear with. 30, 10, 20 there, 40, 75, 250, 20, 50, 10, 40, and then 40. So 1,465, and then that leaves £4 for a buffer as such. Right, so that's that main bit done. So then what I would go on to next is, not on that page, I would go on to this bit here, and I'll just quickly set it out for you guys. Okie doke, so this is basically what I do. This is kind of like on the back page before July's goals. And then I write, obviously, July. Now ignore my writing. My writing's obviously terrible because it's the end of the night. And yeah, I can't really be bothered. But it's basically, we've got groceries, household, fuel, miscellaneous and spending. This is my weekly spends. And we've got 5 weeks, so that's there. Next, what I would do is I would check how much I've got. So I've got 400 for groceries, 45 for fuel, 45 for household, 160 for fuel, £5 each week for miscellaneous, £10 for spending each. So I'm going to write this out obviously in my weeks. The £45 I'm going to be doing the first 4 weeks is £10, and then the last week is 5, and then I'll obviously explain fuel as well. Now usually in a 4-week month I would put fuel as £40 each week, which makes £160. But in a 5-week month I would do 40 for the first week and then 30 for each of the other weeks, because that would add up. So 30 times 4 plus 40 is 160. So I'm going to do that just now. Now I do have to have my book kind of like on a slant. I really do apologise about that. So £80, then £10, 40, 5 and 10, 80, 10, 30 for fuel that week, 5 and 10, 80, 10, 30, 5 and 10. This was quite repetitive, which is why I don't usually include it in the video, but I just thought people might actually find it helpful, especially if you're trying to figure out how to do it weekly. Some people just divide the money by like 4 or 5 weeks and then divvy it up that way, but I just can't do that. I need to know I need to know where every bit of money is going. That's actually meant to be 5. These erasable pens are totally a must for budgeting. 5 and then 10. Okie dokie. So then the next thing I've got is I've got my other kind of like monthly spends. Now if you watch me you'll know that Days Out Lucas only gets done once a month, and then I've got kids, which is every week, so that's £50, so that's £10 a week. So I'm going to do kids, and then kids. So that's 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and then Days Out and Lucas for his nappies, 40 and 50. Perfect. Again, I know that was kind of like on side on. Right, so that's then done. Now Grace and Lucas are £20 a month, so I'm going to do £5 a week for the first 4 weeks, just in case. So I'll just put G and L, G and L, G, L, G, L, and then 5, 5, 5, 5. Hopefully somebody will find this useful. I know you guys like my budget with me's anyway, but this is a bit more in depth. Okay, so time with friends. is getting £30. Now I've got a couple of things planned for the first week, which I've already got money put away for, but I'm actually going to put this in for the second week just to make sure that I don't spend it too soon. So time with friends, and that's 30. Next is gifts. Now gifts, just in case we do need anything, I'm going to put that into the second week as well. Oh, Lucas's monitor's on, just in case anybody can hear him. He's trying to get himself to sleep, bless him. So that's all that kind of sorted. Now the next thing is school activities for Grace. Well, school or Grace activities. Now this is going to go to Grace's activities. Now this is not for any time soon, so I will probably just put that into week 3, I think. G Act 10. Next thing is home improvement. Again, it's not really essential, I suppose. It's just for kind of future things. So I will put that into week 3 as well. It's totally random the way I do this, to be honest. Now, emergency, I like to put £10 a week in just to make myself more, feel more productive. Sometimes it is about just feeling more productive than what makes sense. If that makes sense, I mean. I feel more motivated when I see it growing weekly rather than just stuffing it once a month and forgetting about it and then being like, oh, do you know what, I can't see that be growing. Whereas every week, even though it's one dot, it's all about how you see it. So I'm just going to put eFund 10, eFund 10, and then eFund 10. Okay. Next is Costco. Now that's going to go into week 1 because I'm going in week 1. That's 75. And clothing. Now clothing's already got, I think 40, maybe 30, because I've taken some money out for the kids. So I think clothing can probably just go into week 3. And that's for the kids' clothing. The wedding is going to go into week 1, just because I have one bigger week where I stuff a lot of money. Holiday can go into week 2. Again, it's just so that I can feel more productive. Annuals I'm going to do week 1. Halloween can go into week 3. Christmas can go into week 4. Car can go into week 5, why not? And then seasonal can go into week... let's put it into week 2. I would usually split up seasonal, but because it's £20, I want to get one of the £20 marked off, so I'm just going to do that one. Okay, so next I just kind of tally up each week to make sure that I've not missed anything, and then add up all these amounts, and it should come to the 1,465. So I'm going to just put 1,465, and we will do each week. So we've got 80, 10, 40, 5, 10, 10, 50, 40, 10, 10, 75, 250 and 50. So that's 640 for the first week. Then I've got 80, 10, 30, 5, 10, 10, 10, 30, 10, and then 50 together. 2, 4, 5, 80, 10, 30, 5, 10, 10, 10, 20 there, and then 10 and 30. 2, 1, 5, 80, 10, 30, 5, 10, then 10, 10, 10, 40, 205, and then 85 and 30, 5, 10, and then 30, 160. That looks like an E, not a pound sign. Ugh. And by the way, guys, as you're watching this, it's actually my birthday. Yep, 28 today, which is brilliant. Closer to 30. So 168 and 205, 215, 245. This is where we find out I've made a mistake. Oh, woohoo! Brilliant. £1,465. Okay, so the next part, for what my final part of this, basically, now I just get a scrap bit of paper. This had what I was stuffing in from my qhvne money, I think. Maybe not. Can't remember what it was. My YouTube money, I think, actually. So basically, what I do is I'll do this and this, and then we'll do week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and week 5. And then we'll do the 20s a wee bit bigger. Oh, we'll do 10s, and then we'll do 5s. And we'll do yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so then I get a little highlighter, any coloured will do, and I literally just go over the lines because it's lined paper over lined paper. It's just, it helps me see better. It just breaks it up a wee bit because it is, when you're doing your budget, it can be quite confusing, and this just helps you see it a bit better, to be honest. Okay. So then what I do is I just put up here, so 20s, 10s and 5s, and then week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5. I prefer paper and pen to, like, whatever you call it, can't even remember, like spreadsheets and whatnot. Yeah, just my preference. So for week 1, I literally just kind of go by them. So week 1 for my groceries, I'm going to need 20, 40, 60, 80. I'm going to need £10. I'm going to need 2 20s, 1, 2. I'm going to need a 5, and I'm going to need a 10. I'll need another 10 and 50, so it's 20, 40 and 50. I need 40, so 20, 40, and then 2 5s, 1, 2. An emergency fund, I'll need a 10. Now 75 for Costco, so that's 20, 40, 60, 75. 250, so we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50. And then for annuals, we need another 50. 1, 2, and 10 makes 50. Okay, so then I will just quickly add up. Oh, do you know what? I'll do that. Yeah, no, I'll do it just now. I'll do it just now. So there's, if you want to cut off after this, then yeah, you can do. So basically what I do is I just count it. So that's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 540. So I'll just put 540. And that's how many? That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 27 notes. This one is 50, 67, 80. and that's 8, and then this is £20. So that's 20 and that's 4. So then I just add up 540, 80 and 20 to make sure that I've got the 640. And that's how I split it up into my notes. And then once I've done that, I will then put them onto one of these so that I can take this to the bank. Now this is obviously wrong, this is from whatever it's from. I will need to wipe that off and then do it again. So I'm just going to quickly go through my 2, 3, 4 and 5. If you want to continue watching, then feel free. If not, I understand. But thank you so much for watching anyway if you have. I hope this was helpful. I'm just going to do the rest anyway, and then I'll show you obviously what I put down in this, and then that'll be me. So let's go. So week 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 1, 2, 3. We've got a 10, 2 5s, a 20 and a 10, and another 10, another 10, 20 and a 20. So again, that was 160, and then that's 8, that's 70, 7, and then 15, 3. 24, 60, 80, 10, 20, 30, 5, 10, 10, 5, 5, 10, 10, 10, 20 and a 10. So we've got 120 with 6, and then we've got again 80 with 8 and 15 with 3. Week 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 10, 20, 30, 5, 10, 10, 5, 5, 10, oh, that was close, and then 40s to 20s, so we should have 140 with 7, we should have 50 with 5, and then we should have 15, 3. So then again, 24, 60, 80, 5 for household this time, 30 for fuel, 5, 10 for miscellaneous spending, 10 for kids and 20 for car. So 120, and then 30, and then 10. Oh, no, 20, sorry, oh my goodness. Okay, so we know that was 640 at the bottom. So this one is 160, 70 and 15. So 245, perfect. And then 120, so that's 215, yep. 140, that's 190, 205, yep. And then this one should add up to 160. So we've got 120, 140, 150, 160, 170. So how have I got too many? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. We've got 5. And then we've got another 20, which is that one, and a 10. We've got another 5, another 10, another 10, another 20. So I maybe miscounted this one. So let's do 80, 5, 30, 5, 10, 10, and 30. Yep, so no. Oh my goodness. Am I miscounting this wrong? I don't even know. It's probably good that you're seeing the bad side as well, to be honest. 30, 10, 10, 20. So 160. So am I counting this wrong? Oh, did I count that as 2 lines? So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, okay. That is right. 120 plus 30. Oh, duh. It's £10, but 2 of them, which makes it 160. Oh my goodness. So then at the right, at this side here, what I would do is how many and the amount, and the amount. So literally I just use my calculator for this bit because it's a headache. So 160, 120, 140 and 120. So in 20s we're getting a total of 1080 out, and that's 27, well I could have just divided it by 20 but never mind. 7 and 6, so it's 54, and again we'll just check. Yeah. 10s we're getting 8 plus 7 plus 8 plus 5 plus 3, 31, which should be 310. And then we've got 20 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus 10. So that's £75. Oh, divided by 5, which is 15. So then our end total should equal to the 1465. So we've got 1080 plus 310 plus 75. 1465. Perfect. 1465. And that is how I do my budget. The full thing, just in case anybody was wondering. It's just that I've had a couple of questions. I thought it would just be easier just to do it on my next budget with me, and then that way anybody else who is a silent follower or just doesn't want to ask questions can see it for themselves as well. And you might think about it and think, oh, that's actually a better idea than what I do, or you might give me a better idea. If you do, let me know. But yeah, that's just the way I do it. So then in here, I'm not taking out any 50s this month even. So my total is 1465. I'm not getting any 1s, so 15 5s is, oh, not that one, go away. £75, and it's 15 of them. 310, and it's 31, and then 54, and it's 1080. Now again, if anybody's got any questions, please let me know in the comments, and I will answer you. I do answer all the comments. Another question that may have been asked before is, like, do they question you when you take this much money out of the bank? The answer is they did the kind of first couple of times, but the bank know me now, and they, like, once I've explained what I'm doing, it's totally fine. And I don't think they kind of get concerned about this amount. It's usually like the higher amounts, but yeah, that's, yeah. Try it and see, and if you don't feel comfortable doing it, then that's fine. I do find these cards really helpful because I literally just hand it over and I don't get flustered asking for like certain notes and stuff. But that's my budget for me with July. I really do hope you enjoyed this or found it helpful. If you don't, obviously won't be offended. It's just, we've all got to find our own way of budgeting and stuff, and my way may not work for you, your way may not work for mine. It just depends on all different circumstances and stuff, and obviously priorities and whatnot. But yeah, remember your budget, and the way you budget is obviously individual to you. Can't stress that enough, honestly. But yeah, have a brilliant week, and I'm going to go and enjoy like a birthday drink of some sort, and yeah, bring on being 28 now. Okie dokie.